Okay guys, and welcome back. So we have a fair bit to discuss here on the campaign map. I still cannot get over the fact that the Julii, after vacationing in Athens for I don't even know how many turns, only decided to go after the Greeks once they became my allies, basically. The Greeks are definitely going to lose Thessalonica, and actually... has a question. Who else are the Greeks at war with? Macedonia. Okay, and who are the Macedonians are at war with? Well, everyone. All of their neighbors. Actually, I think Ilazora is their last settlement for the Macedonians, but they've been besieged and have like beaten off attackers, usually the Thracians, at least 3 or 4 times at this point. So I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. My Dacian allies, or protectorate rather, are not doing so well against the Scythians, I have to admit. They lost whatever settlement this is here. It looks like they could end up losing more. But anyway, that is of no concern to us at the moment. They are merely barbarians doing barbarian things up there. There was a general leading this army, but my assassin decided that that army didn't need a general, so that's why this is a 19 stack led by just a captain. But anyway, we're going to try and use the Brudii's distractions to try and take more territory off of them. I'm actually constructing some catapults here in Corinth, and we're just going to blitz Athens once they're finished. Because it has a small garrison, and because the walls aren't too huge, they're just the regular stone walls, we should be able to just get in there, attack with the catapults, knock everything down, and take it without having to do a siege. The reason I want to do it without a siege is because obviously the Brudii still have considerable forces in the area, and they're easily within intercepting distance if I sit there for a couple of turns. So I want to just get in, attack Athens, take it, and be done. Now my backup army, under Gnaeus and Lucius here, are heading down to Apulia. And I have to admit, he might be sticking his neck out a little too far, because the Brudii have this considerable force here at Thermon. And of course they have all these forces here too, who could, you know, easily get over here in a couple of turns. What I'm thinking is that it's nice to deny these cities, these settlements, to the Brudii, at least for a time. And of course, if they then, you know, decide to try and take them back, it'll take them longer and longer to get back to, like, the Italian heartland, and I'll have time to fortify more of these places back here. In fact, Segestica is going to be a minor city next turn, so we can start making stone walls there, and maybe training up some archers to guard said walls. So anyway, he's going to push in as far into Brudii territory as he can, and then maybe he'll have to fight, like, a retreat back if the Brudii seriously come after him. I don't really need to talk about the naval situation. Honestly, they have tons of ships, and we keep just... I really hate how naval combat works in this game. I mean, not only because it has to all be auto-resolved, which, obviously, that's just kind of how it was in these games. But you can't, like, just fight 2 battles, and then they sink. Like, you know, fight them once, defeat them, they retreat, and then fight them again, and they retreat, like you can with, like, land battles. They'll basically just fight infinitely. If you don't kill every single man on board a ship, that ship will not sink. No matter how many battles you fight, there's no, like, automatic, like, okay, that army's dead at that point. You have to literally kill every single one. If that takes 4 battles, if that takes 5 battles, 6 battles in the same turn, then that's what it takes. And that's really annoying, because since these battles are auto-resolved anyways, it's not like you can do anything manually to try to cut off the retreat and make sure you kill as many of them as possible or anything, so it's really, really annoying. In fact, like, I fought, I want to say, like, 6 or 7 naval battles in this area this very turn, and only took out, like, 1 small fleet, and we just kind of juggled it between this fleet and this fleet. Just attacking it over and over and over again, and it took 4 battles to sink, like, 1 ship. really annoying. I really hated that about this game. Because then all you can do is just spam fleets. Since you can't control anything, you just pick the biggest ships you can and that you can train and that you can afford. And just, you know, just send them at the enemy repeatedly until they finally lose. I don't care for it, to be honest. Still, we are blockading Julii ports and Scipii ports along here and along the coast of Africa. We actually have more ships heading in this direction to blockade more of their ports. Try to prevent any further reinforcements from making it back to Italy. All right, and let's see. Next turn, I have the backup army now in Rome, but what we're going to do is once they've just retrained a bit, probably just one turn of retraining, really, we'll take both the backup army and Marcus's army here, and I'll probably have the backup army establish a fort here, while Marcus uses his night battle, or night fighter ability to try and take out some of these forces here. And hopefully we can just kind of whittle them down that way, and by having the fort here with the backup army, Marcus has a place to retreat to, because it's not like he can fight infinite battles in a given turn. I mean, he would have to fight 2, and hopefully be victorious in both of those, but then we still have this considerable force here, and of course any survivors would retreat to Capua, which means this would actually probably be a considerable garrison, even if he soundly won both of those battles, and then we'd have this huge garrison with large stone walls to take, and that is going to be a pain. But speaking of catapults, we actually do have some. Let's see, Mediolanum has been making catapults, so one group of these is going to try and follow, I think, Lentulus. It would be nice if we could take out these Bruttii settlements, while these guys kind of keep the Scipii distracted. In fact, one of the battles we're going to try and fight this turn is see if we can catch Captain Sextus here. I mean, obviously, it looks like we can catch him, but if he... It's at the very edge of our, you know, ability to move. So if he retreats even a little bit... In fact, actually, looking at the gap there between the red and his unit, we actually might not even be able to attack him this turn. I'm also a little weary because... it's possible that the Scipii will just simply hop on over here and try and attack Lentulus. I mean, he has a good army. And, you know, mostly full. Very little casualties. So he could probably beat off a Scipii attacker too, but I don't really want him to. I want Marcus to get down here and do that. Alright, but anyway. I think that's it other than Spain. So, as you guys know, Numancia was under siege, and no, we did not fight a battle. The general here, Zalbador, basically just abandoned the siege. Which is kind of annoying, because I'm pretty sure we could have just beaten the snot out of him if he had just attacked with that battering ram that he had. I'm also not sure where he's going. He could be going to Ostorica, but he'll find the garrison is... even worse, because there'll actually be an extra cavalry unit there by the time he gets there. Could be going to Scalabis, but I guess he won't find war dogs there. At least not if he heads straight there, but I think that garrison could probably still take him out, so I don't know what his plan is. We have Aurus, who is probably heading to Numancia now, actually. And he could quite possibly take it. Depends on how many bull warriors he's got. If he's got like 2 more units of bull warriors, then this garrison is probably dead. If he doesn't, then I think we could probably take like 1 unit of bull warriors and like a couple of like Scutari and Iberian infantry. Sir. Of course, we could also, I think I said it in a past episode, once we take Carthago Nova, which we are doing this turn, we could probably just pursue him and run him down before going to Osca to take that out. Alright, well, I guess that is it for the campaign map, so let's get right on to the 2 battles. One of which I already said is Carthago Nova, and the other is we're going to try and attack those Bruttii over, the Bruttii over there. Orders. Oh, we could fight a night battle. Why not? Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. Somewhat late in the battle, admittedly, but as I looked at the garrison, I realized it was just one single unit, and so it was like, oh, this isn't going to be a very big battle, is it? And not a lot's happening, so I just decided to bring you guys in towards the very end of it. We have had no resistance thus far. The general, which is the only unit they've got, is just sitting in the center of the settlement. So we're just going to shoot him to death. Well, I say to death, he'll probably actually leave once we start shooting him. But we've got our hoplites here, our general here, and our war dogs there, so will probably not end very well for him. Something that I'd like to point out, actually, you'll notice that the general is actually like a sort of green or brown. Like, basically, he's the faction colors. And you'd expect that, of course, but in the original game, that actually wasn't the case. The Spanish general was actually blue. As if, like, he would just be the one blue-colored, like, person in his whole bodyguard. Everyone else would be the faction colors, but not him. And it appears that they've actually fixed that in the remastered version. He's now the faction colors, as he probably should have been all along. Oh, and now they're going back again. I would send in the war dogs, but to be honest, I know what happens. Well, I somewhat know what happens when war dogs attack a cavalry unit. They'll either sit there and do nothing, and so the war dogs will chew them all to death, or they'll just immediately run down all of the war dogs. Holy crap. Well, I guess their charge has been nice and broken up at this point, so we should be able to just go ahead and retreat the archers back. Well, that's kind of annoying that they're able to just kind of force their way through like that. Don't let any of them get away. And none of them got away. Of course, we lost a few archers, which I don't think we really should have, but... yeah, 2171. How many archers did we lose? 9? I guess that's not too bad, and then 12 hoplites. But yeah, if you... actually, I can't move the camera. It looked like there were only a few, like, horsemen who actually died on the spears of the hoplites, which... I think they should have lost a bit more, but then the general's bodyguard is pretty heavily armored, and these hoplites aren't, like, the best phalanx unit in the game or anything, not even close. But still, I am too used to how good they are against chariots, where they're just basically automated death. But anyway, let's get back to the campaign map. And they are not happy to see us, which is hardly surprising, given that they are filthy barbarians. Alright, but there we go. Carthago Nova has been taken, which leaves the Spanish with exactly one settlement left. Oh, and I acquired a new merchant. How nice. Alright, but anyway, let's move right along to the other battle, which... why did I just do a quick save? I don't know if it's superstition that there's a problem with quick saves, but I always do regular saves too, at least if it's something important. Let's see if we could get the Brudii to fight us, or if we'll be just out of range, which I think we might be. We are not out of range, and they will fight us! Jupiter be praised! Alright, what have they got? Artillery. Lots of artillery, actually. Some infantry. I don't like the look of the gladiators. I know that they'll take a charge quite nicely. Only one ranged unit in the form of the Velites. What we might do, because they have so much artillery, obviously we can't do a ranged duel with them. Not without taking a lot of casualties, anyway. We might need to send the cavalry round to take out the artillery while we have, like, the war dogs engage the infantry and kind of pin them down. And we can have the archers support them Maybe. I guess it depends on how quickly they rout, or if they rout at all. We'll definitely need the hoplites to go in and support the war dogs as well, but let's get into the battle itself. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. Let's get the cavalry moving on the flanks. And let's get the hoplites moving forward. And let's get the trainers back here before they are unduly injured. Let's get the general up there to sort of keep their morale. Oh, and their morale's already gone. Well, that was fast. Actually, we'll have them bunch up a bit and then attack. All right, form your phalanx and get in there. Oh, there's enemies right here, actually. Oh, those are the Velites. All right, we should be able to take out... Oh, crap. We've got spearmen coming for us, so exit out of there. And exit out of there as well. Right, we'll have the archers shoot at them, actually, and we're going to turn these hoplites around to attack these guys instead. Alright, the Triarii are anti-cav, but at the same time, we've got 4 cav units, so I think we should be able to just kind of run them down. Alright, mercenaries, get in here.
General flees. Press forward.
Actually, let's get the general to chase after some of those guys.
Be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Oh, good. They've been taken out. Let's get over here then, or actually attack these guys. General. Oh, those guys are actually withdrawing. They're not routing. So attack these guys here. And you guys all attack that retreating or withdrawing Principes unit. Are those guys routing? They are. Excellent. Yes, perish. Alright, now you guys finish off these guys here. They should rout pretty quickly. And indeed they are. Excellent. Alright, so now we're going to turn a couple of these cavalry units around and go after some of the other units that are over there. Okay, where's the general at? He's right here. Oh, there's still a unit that isn't routing right there. Oh, they are now.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee.
Let's see, thin your lines out a bit. Excellent. I think that went pretty well looking at the casualties. Some hoplites have suffered more than others. Yes, perish, all of you. No. Keep going forward. Still more of them. If you see green, it means there's still more of them. Oh, I see the problem. Get ahead, get ahead. See, there's a couple of Velites back here. They're preventing us from killing the rest of them. All right, go back. Kill them all. Right, you guys go get those scorpions.
This is
And there we go.
heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
Good, good. The grass is filled with even more green than it normally is. Just as it should be. Oh, wow, actually, that was pretty good. Less than, our casualties are under triple digits, and theirs are in the 4 digits. We lost, yeah, 20 hoplites there. Again, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. We were able to sweep in around the back and get their artillery units nice and quick. And the hoplites were able to just receive any attacks right on the their spears, basically. Actually, war dogs. Okay, and the war dogs basically only lost, like, 2 trainers. I don't think the war dogs themselves actually did much damage because their trainers basically immediately started routing, but oh well. Maybe I really should have just sent in the hoplites first and then had the war dogs back them up, but I thought the hoplites could get there pretty quickly. Apparently not quickly enough. Alright, but let's get back to the campaign map. Alright, excellent. So we'll just have him move a little bit further forward. I mean, the next turn he could even start besieging Tarentum. We won't have any of those lovely catapults, though, and they have some pretty... Oh, actually, they have regular stone walls. The garrison is very small. Well, I guess regardless, next turn we'll probably start the siege. Probably. What I'll probably do next turn first, though, is just see how well Marcus does in his night battles against some of these units, or some of these armies, rather, and then depending on how these battles go, we'll decide if Lentulus can go on ahead or if he needs to come back. Alright, but that, I believe, is actually it for now, guys. So I will bring you back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, a few things have happened. So I'm just going to kind of take care of things theater by theater, as there's just so much to go over here on the campaign map, and there's got to be at least a battle or 2 to fight. I mean, 1 for sure, 2 maybe even as many as 3, but let's just get right into it. So first off, the army here at Corinth is ready to go. Has all of its onagers, and wouldn't you know, just as we complete that, the Brutii just completely abandoned Athens. There's no garrison here. In fact, I think these guys may have been the garrison, and they're now just, like, fleeing. So now, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure I could now just take the city. And so I have. And they're so happy to see us. I guess we can just occupy. It's fine. Yes, I know. You don't have any forces, but that's okay. I do have some troops I can send in your direction to make you happy. Or not. Oops. Get in there. Okay. Apparently the people there were a lot more unhappy than I thought they were. Let's see. Who's our most influential general? It's him. Okay, there we go. They're much happier now. And the people of Athens are not. Well, that was a little bit of a cluster, but anyways. Instead of a battle to seize Athens for ourselves, it's over. Athens is now just kind of ours by default. Oh, I was just building up these catapults, like going, okay, we could just kind of blitz in there, take out that small garrison, and we'd be done. And then, of course, the moment we're ready to go, it's like, Brutii are just like, you can have the city. It's fine. It's not nearly as great a vacation spot as you guys seem to think it is. All right, anyway, up here further north, we were going to have... Oh, why are there unit cards all the way over there? Get back over here. Gnaeus and Lucius were going to head down to Apollonia, but as you can see, the Brutii have taken Thessalonica, and they started moving their forces to the west. So I didn't think that this army would necessarily fare too well against these forces, especially if they kind of all went on the attack at once. So I retreated him back here and just built a fort. Hopefully we can hold off the Brutii here, just at this choke point. We did eliminate 2 Scipii or Brudii generals at this point with this assassin, and now I'm kind of wondering if we can get a third. Ah, curses, we cannot. Oh wait, we have another assassin.
Waiting for orders.
No, that's too bad. We're not gonna try and waste one of our assassins on that.
Assassin ready.
Why don't we have you kind of come around here?
Moving to position.
Okay, yes, that big old garrison in Thurman is still there. All right, but anyway, yes. So that's the plan for Greece, is hopefully we can just kind of hold them off here until perhaps a more substantial force can be sent. And we've taken Athens with pretty much no resistance. Well, not pretty much no resistance, literally no resistance whatsoever. The naval situation is getting kind of bad. The Scipii were apparently just hiding a bunch of little fleets around here. I say little, some of them are actually quite sizable. Oh, I didn't realize some of them actually have armies on them too. Some of them have quite sizable armies on them. Some of them have very, very sizable armies on them. I had no idea. Oh my lord, look at all these armies that they've got. And unfortunately, our navies are probably not going to be able to take them out because there's just so many of them. In fact, this navy here actually attacked a bunch of these guys, but lost on the very last engagement, which is why it's so small. Shoot. They have like 3 more full-sized stacks in here. Well, very nearly full-sized. There's 19, there's 16, there's a full stack. Oh no, there's a 14. That's still pretty sizable force. Oh no. It'd be lovely if we could intercept them, but again, I'm pretty sure this navy is basically toast. Because I mean, individually these fleets aren't too tough, but if you put them all together and they all attack, I'm sure it would end pretty badly. Though, actually, can they even merge these? Well, it doesn't matter. They can't merge the fleets because, you know, they're full army-wise, but they could still surround this fleet and attack, and I think the AI is smart enough to do that, so... we're definitely going to lose ships here on the end turn. The question is how many of them, and how many of these ships can we intercept before they drop their armies off here? Now, I said we were going to try and initiate some night battles here. I kind of failed to do that last turn because when I attacked, it didn't give me the option for a night battle, and so I had 3 armies to fight, and I tried to withdraw, but obviously could not because I'm kind of in their range. I think the reason I couldn't do a night battle is because I attacked Lucius, and he actually has the night fighter trait. So, I guess I probably should have attacked Captain Decimus, which is what we're going to try and do this turn. Basically, I brought in the backup army from Rome to hopefully back him up. And Lentulus is besieging Capua. Remember, he was over here. So that should prevent the garrison in Capua from joining the fight. And maybe we could get a night battle against Captain Decimus and take him out at least. And then maybe we'll go for Lucius. I don't know if I'll be able to move at that point, but I guess we'll find out. Another thing that has happened is... oh, I might have deleted it. Oh, I did. All right, well, anyway, the Marian reforms have triggered because Batavium is now a huge city. So we are starting to train up the better Roman troops here. Basically, in, I think it's 7 turns, we should have a new Roman army here. It's going to be led by Gnaeus Sextius here. And I think I'm going to have him go down this way, because I think they're in more desperate need. Because there's well, I guess there is an army here, but it's not a very good army, and there's still plenty of forces of the Brudii around here. Of course, there's plenty of forces of the Scipii around here. But I guess we'll see how many of them we're able to intercept, if any. Because, I mean, we do have fleets like here, too, and we have some ships here. We may be able to destroy some of them before they get here, but considering how far fleets are able to move, it's also possible they'll just kind of go around and drop them off here, and my fleets just won't be able to stop them. All right, over in Spain, we've got a force of cavalry that we put together from Numancia and Astarica, and they are chasing after Zalbador, whom you may recall was besieging Numancia at one point. We will run him down and destroy him. He's also the faction heir, I think? Yes, he is. Now, the other battles that we could possibly fight this turn is we're going to have Manius try and attack Aurus. Aurus? This guy here, the faction leader. And see if we can have a battle with them. Because I think it would be better to have an open field battle against the Bull Warriors than in the safety of the settlement. Though, unless we kill every one of them, they will just retreat back into Osca, in which case we'll have that battle anyways. But, yeah, that's basically it. Things are not looking too good, though they're not looking too terrible either. It really depends on how well some of the battles in the east here go. If these battles go well, we might actually be in a good position to intercept and stop some of these other fleets, and it also depends on how many of these fleets try to attack my fleets.
Ready to sail.
But anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and begin our first battle. Again, we're going to have Manius try and get a battle out of the Spanish here. Oh, actually, no, that is what we're going to do. I forgot to mention, though, that the reason Manius has this much larger force here is because we actually depleted the backup army, and we also replenished a bit at Carthago Nova. So he's actually got a decent force now, though quite a mix of troops, to be honest. We've also depleted all the mercenaries in the area, so that backup army, that's as big as it's going to get for now. After, what, an earthquake, 2 battles, and giving some of his troops over to the main army, Nero, this was once like a near full stack or maybe a literal full stack army, and now it's not. And it's not like we left a bunch of forces back in Carthago Nova, we just left the one group of slingers. That militia is something that got trained there. Alright, but anyway, let's move on. Manius, give us a fight. Oh, and they are going to give us a fight. I am not going to do a night battle, because I think I want them to bring in these reinforcements. And it's not like they're, like, huge reinforcements anyways. Alright, so, let's get right into it.
The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. And once again, I somehow managed to completely forget that this would be a bridge battle, despite there clearly being a bridge on the campaign map. So anyway, we're going to get our forces up here as much as possible. And this time, reinforcements are not coming from our rear, as it was in a certain previous battle that we won't talk about. Let's have the... Actually... you know what? Stick back here for now. I don't know if I'm going to send you guys, or actually I'll probably send in the war dogs if they try and cross. So why don't we have you guys kind of trade places? I've got our cavalry back there. You guys, phalanx. Alright, so how are we doing? Okay, the Iberians we don't care too much about. So shoot the Bull Warriors instead. We care about them quite a bit, to be honest. Oh wait, there were Bull Warriors on this side too. Right, shoot at those Bull Warriors then. Alright, and let's see, their reinforcements are the Fanatics, and... I actually thought they had... I thought they had another general, actually. But I don't see him over here, unless he came charging over here. No, no. He might be... I guess he could be hiding in the trees, right? That's something they can do. Alright, well, anyway, guys, looks like we're going to be firing arrows here for a bit. So I will bring you guys back once I guess battle is more properly joined, or if just something else of note occurs. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, the Cretians have fired all of their ammunition, so we've got the Roman archers up here to replace them. And we're sending one unit of hoplites across to see what the enemy will do. Their bull warriors have been considerably lessened, which is definitely what we wanted. I am a little concerned about what they will do once the hoplites get across here. It looks like they may very well try and attack. But maybe not. You know what? Just form your ranks right there. Or maybe you should retreat. All back. It's an awful lot of troops to be fighting by yourselves. And we'll have the Roman archer start firing. Come on, guys. Come on across. You know you want to. You know what? Stop firing. Don't kill that last guy. Ah, shoot. I was going to see if I could maybe get the war dogs to cross first. Oh, I don't know. They're actually close enough that maybe I still can. Right, you guys kind of step off to the side for now. Oh, there's the other general. He's behind the fanatics over there. Yes, he must have been hiding in the trees then. All right, let's see if we can just attack right from here.
War dogs. Orders completed.
All right, good. Looks like we can. We'll send them across one at a time, just in case we have that little problem that we had last time, where... Well, actually, it was with the cavalry that we had that problem, where some of their troops were drowning in the water. The dogs can swim. Okay, you guys come on back here. In fact, yeah, both of you come back here, and then we'll send in the third unit. Alright, can we have you guys? Yes, you could fire on the Iberian infantry unit behind them. Actually, so can you. And there are all the war dogs swooping in over there. Yeah, it looks like the arrows are going nice and over the heads of the war dogs, so we shouldn't be losing any of them to that. Alright, trainers, all of you get back here. Stay next to the general. I guess we'll leave the hoplites out of position for now, because we might have to send the cavalry across really quickly to get them if they start withdrawing. Did send in all the war dogs. Yes, we did. Okay, good. All right, trainers, get back there. Get back with the general.
The enemy king lies dead at your feet.
Oh, wow, he just immediately died. Oh, did their cavalry? Oh my gosh, they are. They're just like, that horse's head is like sitting in the water like, would you back up already? This is not good. Oh, oh dear. The war dogs seem to be pursuing the Iberians off there. Oh, oh, oh. Get in formation. Wow, they're coming across a lot faster than I thought they would. There we go. Excellent. Archers, fire at them as they retreat. Yes, run for your lives. Our cavalry will never be able to catch their retreating cavalry anyways, so that's fine. Now, what shall we do with the rest of these guys, though? Oh, no, they're coming back. All right, well, they should rout pretty soon, I would think. And probably what we'll do then... Oh, no, wait, look. More of them are coming back. I guess they were not that eager to get out of the fight.
Come back, coward!
Where did the general's bodyguard go? Oh, did we actually kill all of them? Maybe we did. Because these guys look like they're all from the round shield cavalry. Well, all right then. So let's see, we've got one unit of Iberians, one of Fanatics, and one cavalry unit. Oh, right, and he's the other general unit. Kind of want to send my cavalry forward and see if I can just, like, sweep them from the field. Oh. Was that fort there the whole time? Did that fort just appear on its own? Wait, can you guys actually cross that? It kind of looks like it's supposed to be a ford, based on, like, the, I guess, just the difference in coloration. Because if we can send our cavalry around the rear here, while maybe a couple of hoplite units actually cross, that would be grand. Okay, just as a test, since I don't want, like, everyone dying, we'll send one across first and just make sure. Are you guys going to cross? It looks like it. And the ford is much wider than the bridge, so I think we can send multiple units across and they won't just, you know, fall into the water and kill themselves. Alright, so now let's grab 2 whole units of hoplites this time, and we'll send them all across. Okay, you guys form up over there. Oh, the archers are actually firing at the Iberians now. Oh, and they're coming back. So cavalry forward. Phalanx, spears forward. And stop firing your arrows lest you hit our men.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
Oh, they're routing. Excellent. Okay, all of you guys get in there and kill him. Okay, General... Actually, you know what? You're too far away. We will have just one of... Actually, we can send all of the cavalry after that one unit now. The bodyguard has been eliminated. Oh, Well, would you look at that. General, get over there and we can kill those guys there. Well, those bull warriors are still running too. Okay, I guess get over there and kill all of them. General, get over there and kill them. Ah, it looks like the bull warriors are going to get away, though there is only 5 of them. Okay, and there's no one else across there? Okay, nope, there isn't. So, let's go over to the general and see, is this a bull? No, this is the Naked Fanatics unit. Alright, well. The end is nigh. Still, I think I've said this before, but I really like the war paint that they've added to the units.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms!
Alright, and just like that, we managed to eliminate most of them. Only a few soldiers remain, so we should be able to advance on Osca. Alright, excellent. So this is all they've got left. Again, one of them is a full unit of bull warriors. That's a little unfortunate. Oh well. We shall place them under siege regardless.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Alright, and then we'll bring up Nero. Guess he can kind of stand over there. Alright, but, you know, funnily enough, we may actually end up taking Osca before we actually finish off Zalbador, who is now the faction leader. I guess it depends on where exactly he runs to. We might be able to intercept him, we may not. He may become a rebel group very, very soon. Ah, okay, so we actually did have some of their units just retreated. Alright, but anyway, now that we've fought a battle, let's go ahead and let's actually save that. Before we fight the next battle, which again, we're going to try and have Marcus here attack Captain Decimus and maybe trigger a night battle. Though, I don't know, if Lucius has the Night Fighter trait, I wonder if that means he could still join. I'm like 90% sure that the Capua garrison cannot. Because it's under siege. But, I mean, I'm not sure what else, honestly, I could really do, though. Because, I mean, we'll just be sitting here in a staring contest for who knows how long. Well, I guess until Capua is taken. The problem is that if Lentulus attacked... Why are there unit cards? For some reason, the general's unit cards are all being shifted over to the right for some reason. But anyways, even if he attacked Capua, these guys are within reinforcement range of Capua itself. So he would also be in for, like, a huge fight if he tried to take them by himself.
Imperator.
So, I guess... regardless of whether we can trigger a night battle or not, we, I think, just have to fight these forces here and defeat them both in one fell swoop. So yes,
Orders.
Marcus.
Engage the enemy.
Oh, and we can have a night battle. Wait. There's 0 reinforcements. Wait, Lucius isn't joining us, or what is it? Yeah, Lucius Scipio, I think his name was. He's not joining the battle regardless, even though he's within reinforcement range, I'm pretty darn sure. Look how much his command ability goes up, from 5 to 8 when we trigger a night battle. Huh, that's kind of weird. I don't know why Lucius isn't reinforcing him. Well, I guess don't look a gift horse in the mouth, so let's just go ahead and fight this battle. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. Something I didn't point out in the last fight is that it looks like our Roman generals have now been upgraded because of the Marian reforms, so they now have the Roman Armored Generals unit. But at the same time, it looks like they'll have to replenish because they're all starting off at like half strength. Alright, so I don't think they have anything too special here. I don't know if they're going to just charge our lines, or if they're going to hang back and let us shoot them to bits, but I guess we're about to find out. see, fire on the Velites, I guess.
Kill them!
Oh dear.
The gods have filled the heart of the enemy.
Okay, I was going to send them charging in because the Hastati are going to throw their spears, but looks like we weren't able to fully intercept them. All right, war dogs, charge in. We need to make sure our archers just keep targeting. Whoops, come back here. Triarii, don't go out. Actually, why don't you attack these Hastati in the rear? Oh, come back. Also, war dog trainers, get back here if you haven't already. Let's have this unit of Triarii assist over there on that flank. Okay, stop firing. Okay, the Hastati are coming back again, so let's actually charge forward with this flank over here. And you know what? I think this flank is probably weak enough at this point that we could have the cavalry just charge in too. Victory is almost a certainty, eh? Let's have 2 cavalry units get in there then. I'll have the general kind of step out here. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Oh, they're actually withdrawing over there. Okay, we were able to sweep them from the field over there as well. Yeah, we might be able to catch them, but maybe not. Equites, get in there and take them out as well.
The enemy army is in flight.
Get in there, kill them all.
Drive them from the battlefield.
Oh, no, guys, charge forward. Oh, it's because there's guys back here. All right, well, kill them and don't let them through. There we go. Excellent. Oh, no, there's still one guy left. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! No, he's gonna get away! Ah, you guys didn't kill him! Oh well. Alright, get after this one guy who's left here. Oh my gosh! There's like dogs back here! Oh my gosh, there's horses up here! This guy's like... his whole life's flashing before his eyes.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory! The day is ours!
Alright, but yes, a sea of blue, just as we like it. Though I think we did take some... casualties. Ooh, that Triarii unit got beaten up pretty bad. That one took a fair number of casualties, as did this one down here. Well, actually, that's not too bad. This one's kind of middle of the road, and that one's actually pretty bad. Also somehow lost a Cretan archer. But yes, they lost most of their forces, though. And actually, can they retreat into Capua? I wonder what happens to them now. Assuming we didn't kill enough of them that the army just disintegrates. Let's get back to the campaign map and find out. Victory, enemy army routes. All right, so they are just done for then.
Orders.
All right, actually, before we do anything, we must save again.
Orders.
All right, so now, can I attack Lucius with this force? I mean, we still have... Let's see, what have we got here? Okay, they don't have much in the way of infantry. They do have one of those Roman ninja units. Here, Canny. I think we should be able to take him out without too much issue, I think. Assuming we can even attack him. We can.
Imperator.
Except now we're stuck, because we're within Capua's range there, so...
Forward.
Alright, well, it looks like we won't be able... Well, unless...
General.
Nah. We're not going to fight him with the backup army. I mean, we could...
General.
I mean, we could probably win that. The problem is that it would just be everyone charge. Though I guess we have a lot of cavalry. We could pin them with infantry and then have the cavalry, you know, like attack from the rear. They do have a decent amount of cavalry then. Well, fair amount of cavalry, though some of it is ranged cavalry. You know what? No. We will leave it as it is. We'll attack next turn with the main force. And maybe, I guess we'll bring them in for backup too if we need to.
General.
And Capua is, of course, still under siege. So they won't be able to do anything. And hopefully we'll be able to do some interceptions next turn as well for some of these armies. And hopefully our navies just aren't obliterated by all the Scipii that are around here. That could be a problem. All right, but let's see. Was that it? I don't think there were any other battles to fight. Yep, it looks like that was actually it. So I will bring you guys back as more of interest occurs.